Every year, trail runners from around the world gather in the most beautiful setting to test themselves against some of the most unrelenting terrain in the World Series of mountain running. So it's time to hop on a plane and head to Chamonix, France. This is a runner's weekend at UTMB. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I've made it into Chamonix, France for UTMB week. Excited to be here. This is my first time in town, first time watching this race. I've got a couple of hours till they're gonna let me check into my hotel, so let's do some exploring. UTMB is a week-long festival of races, ranging in distances from 15 to 300 kilometers. Different distances start in different places, but they all end in Chamonix. The marquee race is the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc, a 170-kilometer tour around the Alps that features 32,000 feet of incline over the course of 3 different countries. It's a big race that takes a lot of other racing just to qualify. So the racers here are fit, dedicated, and have the money to spend on their sport. The expo for this race is pretty impressive, with all major trail running brands making an appearance. After checking into the hotel, I met up with the craft team that was hosting me for this UTMB trip, and we had some classic French alpine food for dinner. Raclette is a hunk of cheese that gets set next to a tabletop box of hot coals. It's like making tabletop s'mores, but with cheese. And as it melts, you scrape off the cheese and eat it with bread. Tommy Ribs ended up sitting next to the raclette, so he was frequently the cheese scraper, and basically, I felt like I was having a meal with Santa Claus himself at the North Pole. For my main, I ordered a small plate of escargot, which is something that always reminds me of my wife. And there was also fondue, which is a cauldron of melted cheese that you dip bread, meat, or potatoes into. Delicious. Good morning, everybody. It is a little bit before 9 a.m., our first full day here in Chamonix. We got Ashley, we got Brian, and we're gonna head over to the Adidas run. Yo, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, man. Yeah, how's everything? Good. After the run, Adidas invited us all for breakfast prepared by their house chef. And like everything in Chamonix, the food was magazine photo spread elegant, and the views were enchanting. finished the run with the Terrex Group this morning. Wonderful scenery for the run, absolutely fantastic. I love being able to trail run when it's not super high altitude. 3,000 feet here is definitely manageable for this flatlander. Now we're getting ready to go into the craft launch party for this brand new shoe, the Pure Trail. Guys, just finished up with the main presentation for the launch of the Craft Pure Trail. Got a pair on my feet right now. Obviously, I'm not running in them right at the moment, but so far, underfoot, they feel different than any other craft shoe I've tested. It's a supercritical midsole foam. I'm trying to get confirmation, but I believe it's a supercritical EVA nitrogen-infused foam. No plate, 6mm drop, 36mm stack height in the heel, and they've got a supercritical or beaded foam. Not sure, I gotta double check on that. Beaded foam insole as well. They've been using this in a couple of their shoes, so really comfortable on foot, but also low to the ground. So you're kind of getting best of both worlds in terms of what people really like to have in their trail shoes. So they're considering this to be, even though it's like called the Pure Trail, makes it sound like it's more of like an easy cruiser, but they're considering this to be their racing trail shoe. Talked to David Laney, who's been deeply involved in the product testing and development about it. And I specifically asked them about carbon and where they went with a rock plate and not a carbon fiber plate. And they really said that just wasn't adding anything to the experience, and so they took it out. So I feel like a lot of shoes do, especially in the trail space, put carbon in shoes for the sake of adding carbon, and a lot of times it just doesn't feel like it's doing much. And so if it wasn't doing much in this one, I'm glad they didn't add it, because it'll help overall keep the shoe a little bit more simple. I can't wait to get in and run in this shoe later today, and then I think tomorrow we're gonna go on a longer adventure, get the trekking poles out, and really put the shoe to the test. So that'll be fun. Just had a cup of coffee, relaxing. Now we're gonna have for a little recovery run. Sage, series runner, Ashley and Jade are here. We're gonna go, before we go on our next run, we're gonna go on a run. I like this place. Sage had just finished running TDS, a 90-mile run around the Alps featuring 30,000 feet of gain. He finished 12th overall just the day before, and somehow he wanted to go for a recovery run. So we ran a couple of miles along the river path, which is the only flat area in Chamonix. And then we found a serious runner's favorite spot, the track. It's a serious runner's dream. It looks normal size, but it's actually a bit short. So all your splits look incredibly fast. Alright guys, just finished up that easy recovery run with Sage and Serious Runner. It was nice to get on that track. Really fun spot, but it's not a 400-meter track. But now we're back at the Craft base camp, and we're gonna go on another run. And afterwards there'll be craft beers co-branded with Craft. It should be fun. So we got a solid group out here, and I have a feeling we might be going on the same exact route we just went on, but that's cool. I'm enjoying it. New run, new friends. Third run of the day. No big deal. We're definitely on a different route than before.
Very warm.
It's pretty. We're right by the river here, and slight incline I can feel, but it's not a high altitude here, so it just feels like a hill and not something that's going to completely kill me, like when I run in Colorado. Third run of the day, complete. Let's relax, get some beers. Good morning, everybody. It is 8 a.m. on a Thursday here in Chamonix. I got my full trail runner costume on because we're gonna go for a run, my favorite kind of run. We're gonna take a cable car up there and then run down.
I think about you when I should be sleeping, but you didn't know I wanna feel you closer to my skin. I think about you when my heart is.
We took the cable car up to the Midi, the halfway. It's going to be, I think, about 6K over to across the mountains to the next train or cable system. And then some people are going to take the train down. I think we're going to try and run down. I think we're about 5,800 feet right now. So a lot higher than the 3,300 feet of Chamonix.
I wanna feel you, wanna let you in. This is what you do to me. Let's explore this fantasy.
This is why we are
Take
here.
you higher than I know you want it. This is all I ask of you. Let me change your point of view. I could love you better than I know you want it.
I know that.
You want it, ooh. You want it, ooh, yeah. You want it, not just for a night. You want it for life, oh. You think about me when you're in the shower.
It's
When
runnable.
she's not around, she's beautiful, but I'm beautiful inside. You think about me like every other hour.
I was told this route would be mostly flat.
Wanna know what it feels like to be mine. This is all I ask of you. Let me change your point of view. I could love you better than I know you want it. You know that you want it. You want it. You want it. You want it.
So we're about 6K in, about 4 miles, taking it nice and easy today. Well, we're running a little bit, taking in the views a little bit, having just a lot of fun out here. It's amazing. Can't even describe the views. Now there's a train that goes up there that we can take down. Some people from this much larger group took it down already. But it's another 5K back into Chamonix, so we're gonna head downhill. Part is so much fun. It's flowy, windy, and it's the kind of run that like makes you think this is why you want to be fit. So when you can come out here, you can just let it rip and have fun.
Final of the UTMB World Series on the OCC distance.
Good morning. It is about 9 o'clock here on I think it's Friday. I've lost track of days, but we're here in Chamonix, France. Another beautiful day in paradise. It is about 50 degrees, so nice and balmy. And right now, I'm gonna head over towards the start finish line, where I'm gonna meet up with Alex Filitti of Meta Endurance. And we're gonna go for a run. Everything in this town gets very steep, very fast. This is a turnaround point. Ready to head down?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's go. Great run. Thanks so much. Awesome. Leaving the hotel now. It is a little bit after noon. I didn't have much to eat today, but it's worth it because, well, it's never worth it, but I'll live. Mainly because right now I'm walking over to QC Terme and we're gonna go sit in some hot springs. I don't know what kind of filming situation this is going to be, so there may not be a lot of footage. See what I can do, but I'm really looking forward to it. My legs are wrecked from the last 2 days of running. Alright guys, that was a wonderful session at the spa, hot spring? I don't know what to call it. And now, sandwiches. It is 2 hours till start time, and already this area is getting pretty full. People are camping out, trying to get their spots into the fence. A lot of that area that I was standing yesterday for the OCC finish, all blocked off already. Ashley was telling me that there isn't really a corral system for this kind of race. So if you don't want to get stuck in a bottleneck going up the single track, you got to beat everyone to the single track. So everyone's here just lining up, trying to stay cool and rested before we get started. It's hot. Been heard that Hella's around here somewhere. Let's try and find Hella. Just walking in the middle of this course. Yo, look at this guy. What's going on? How are you guys?
I was just asking about you. How are you doing?
Good, good, man. Hella has not forgotten about the fact that I kind of promised that I would run a 100-mile race at some point. He has a good memory, that guy. Good morning. It is just about 8:15 here in Chamonix, France on a Saturday. The UTMB racers have been going all night long. Sun is up now, and we're gonna go try to catch them at a couple of different aid stations. We're getting a car to drive us around, and we'll see what kind of shape the runners are in. All right, guys, after a short car ride, we are now in Switzerland. We are in Trient. I think I said that right. I think we have a little bit of a hike. I think the lead man will be coming in about 15 minutes. We'll keep walking up the hill. I don't know how much further, but I'll walk up a bit and catch them on the way down. By the time the runners get to this spot, they'll have been running for about 140 kilometers. But this is a big descent, and I have a feeling they're gonna be coming down hard. Looking good, Jim.
Come on, Jim. Go, 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 go.
Looking good, Zach. He's right in front. Looking good, Jim. Looking good. Way to fight, Zach. Way to fight. Keep going. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let's go. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, busy day.
Yeah, sure is. All right, that's going to be it from Trient for us. We're going to hop back in the van, head over to Vallorcine. Leader should be here within 15 minutes. We are in Vallorcine. People are getting excited. We're nearing the end of the race. Looking good, Jim. Great job, Jim. Let's go, Zach!
job, Dak. Good job, Dak. Looking good, buddy.
Great job, Dak. Looking real good, Zach. Great job. We're all behind you, Zach. Let's go, buddy. You got it. You got it. Come on, Zach. Go strong. You're strong, buddy. You're strong. Zach Miller just came into Vallorcine. Whew. He looks determined. He's moving. Oh, he's got a huge crowd support. Hopefully he can get out of the space station with what he needs to get out quick. Guys, we made it back to Chamonix. Trying to get towards the finish line here. It's still gonna be a while, but man, everyone's already ready. Trying to get into position. We're gonna try to get back into the side photo area with our credentials. Let's see what we can do. So we got Alex Filitti over there. Got Mike from Run Testers over here. Ashley found her way up.
Do we have some American online? Where is America? Woo! Tout le monde! We want to see everybody! Let's hear you, Chamonix!
Adding my name. I get to join the strong U.S. women contingent, and yeah, I mean you can't take it away from them. They've done it again and again here, and just happy to stand on their shoulders.
She's into La Flagelle. She's got a huge crowd following her based on what we're seeing on the live stream. She should be here in about half an hour. incredible performance by the Americans today, not only on the podium, but other Americans who showed up today as well. I've already gone back to the hotel room, put together a quick reel. Now we're back to catch a couple more athletes coming in and also just check out the action because runners are going to be coming in all night long. But I think that's going to be pretty much it for me here in Chamonix, my first time here. It was an amazing experience, a historic year, and guys, if you ever have the chance to come here to race, to support a friend, whatever it is, to just experience this week and the running that's here, highly recommend it. It is a fantastic place for runners.